Garden Warfare 2 is a beautiful game. Despite being set in a world where wars rage between plants and zombies, there's no denying the devs did an incredible job of making every aspect look gorgeous. The amount of care and attention to detail that went into this game still blows my mind to this day. But after half a decade since its initial release, I think the game would appreciate a fresh coat of paint. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever imagined in your wildest dreams that Garden Warfare 2 could look even more epic? This is Vivid Warfare by Petrifying and BreakfastBrainz2, a mod that gives the game a complete visual overhaul, adding effects and lighting changes such as glorious god rays and cinematic depth of field, whilst ultimately creating a look and feel that is more in tune with the original Garden Warfare. As well as the backyard battleground, the mod makes changes to almost all multiplayer maps, leaving only Moonbase C and Lunar Landing untouched. Each map has received either a complete overhaul or a number of tweaks to things like time of day, sky textures and vegetation. Days are brighter, filled with more vibrant yet more realistic colours, and nights are darker, making them feel much more like actual nighttime. If you do feel this makes certain maps look too dark, however, the mod authors have got you covered with an optional brighter night version. Whilst all maps have had much improvement, I have to say my personal favourite is Boney Island, and it looks absolutely stunning. Vivid Warfare also makes a number of smaller attention to detail changes that just add to the overall experience. This immerses you in the idea that both Garden Warfare games take place in the same location and follow on from one another. This includes things like a new initial loading screen when you load up the game, and each multiplayer map receiving a new thumbnail to keep everything feeling fresh. It's the little things like this I find are really telling that these mod developers actually care about the game and go the extra mile, something I think we can appreciate the PopCap devs did with the vanilla game. This is also a mod that is being updated regularly with plenty of awesome features on their way, such as improved snow weather visuals and adjustments to map variants such as the Great White North Night. In terms of performance, I barely felt any impact whatsoever. I recorded at 1440p with all settings on ultra, so I'd say the mod is pretty performance friendly, but I do have a fairly good PC, so just bear that in mind. What I love the most about this mod is that it is very in keeping with the original game. They haven't gone over the top with depth of field or anything like that. It genuinely feels like a real visual upgrade. And whilst yes, the more Garden Warfare 1 looking visuals might not be for everyone, but I think 5 years into the game's life cycle, if anything, it's just nice to see something different after however many hundreds or thousands of hours I know many of you have put into the game. If you are interested in checking out this mod, which I highly recommend by the way, there is a link in the description. Finally, I'd like to say a personal thank you to Petrifying, as this video wouldn't have been possible without their help. I've always wanted to make a super high quality cinematic Garden Warfare 2 video, and they supplied me with the tools and support to make this possible. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and if you'd like to see more videos in this style, please let me know in the comments below. But other than that, I will see you in the next one. Okay, thanks guys, bye.